It's been a very long day for one Kimberly Gill as well in the nation's
right.
capital.
She's been covering all of the festivities throughout the day and joins us now live from the Capitol, where she caught up with some Metro Detroiters. Good evening, Kim.
Hi, good evening. Yes, I did. Karen and Devin, good evening to you. Metro Detroiters are indeed representing tonight here in our nation's capital. We did get a chance to catch up with some of them as they attended some of the inaugural balls tonight. And here's a little bit of what we found. Thousands walked blocks in uncomfortable shoes, waited in long lines, and braved the chilly temperatures for their chance to go inside one of the inaugural balls.
Everyone gathering in D.C., just being a part of history, really. I mean, people say it happens once in a lifetime. I'd like to think it happens twice in a lifetime, if you know what I mean.
The fashion theme for the night, black tie and riot gear, as a human wall of police kept protesters and ball goers separated. This is 18-year-old Jason Perozic's first time in a tux. The new Baltimore team says he's wanted President Trump since before he was old enough to vote.
The way he words his speeches, I think, resonates with a lot of people. And I feel like he means what he says, and he says what he means. So I really am extremely hopeful.
Ann Peterson is a Rochester City Council member.
Extremely hopeful. I believed in him from the very beginning.
And Samuel Taylor used to live in Farmington Hills.
I think it was absolutely inspirational. My favorite line was probably when he said, "Black, brown, or white, we all bleed red." I absolutely love that he's healing the country. So anyone that's protesting, cool, freedom of speech, absolutely support that. But this country is about to come together.
Now, it can be hard to keep a festive mood with protesters, helicopters flying low around, and police everywhere, but they managed to do it just fine. It looked like everybody had a fabulous time. I do believe we have some live video from one of the inaugural balls right now that President Trump is actually speaking to the crowd right now. A lot of people on Twitter talking about how absolutely stunning the first family looked. Melania Trump standing there in a beautiful white dress, as well as Ivanka Trump. She looked fabulous tonight, but it wasn't all celebrations here today. There were riots, demonstrations, and protests in the streets of Washington. At least one vehicle was set on fire shortly after the swearing-in ceremony, and then the protesters continued into the night. Police reported more than 200 arrests, and 6 officers were hurt. Similar protests took place across the country as well, including ones like this one in Greektown. Fortunately, no violence was reported in downtown Detroit. Tomorrow, while President Trump settles into his first full day as president, tens of thousands of women will descend on the Capitol for what's being called the Women's March on Washington. Tonight, we caught up with a huge group from Metro Detroit as they boarded buses for the overnight drive to Washington, D.C. They say the goal is simple: to bring attention to women's rights.
We want to be heard. We're not just a piece of meat anymore. We want Trump to understand that we are women. We want rights just like men. We are not just a piece of something that he can just say, "Hey, I like that and I want to have whatever." That's not what we're about. We want dignity.
And you can count on us to have live coverage from the Women's March tomorrow. We'll be here, and we've been talking to some of the folks that drove up from Detroit to Washington for the march tomorrow. We'll have live reports tomorrow on our 6 o'clock broadcast, as well as on clickondetroit.com. Reporting live from our nation's capital tonight, Kimberly Gill, Local 4.
Kim, you and I were talking last night about one of the great things about our job is you do get this front row from time to time of history happening, and I imagine that didn't disappoint today. It must have felt that way.
Absolutely. I think regardless of your political preference, you have to just think, wow, just having a front row seat to history. Yeah, it's pretty an amazing thing. And just seeing the peaceful transfer of power. And it was peaceful. There was a little bit of apprehension on my part because I wasn't sure how people were going to treat the media. After President Trump oftentimes will call out the media, and I didn't know if people would take that out on us a little bit. But for the most part, it has been fine, and it's been a great day overall, Devin.
Yeah, good to hear. And you got a busy one tomorrow. We'll talk to you then. All right, Kim.